Hey, this is Janet with Paper and Spark here with the second bonus video for the inventory for vintage sellers spreadsheet. In this video, I will walk through how to copy and paste in previously sold Etsy orders for whatever time period you're working with. So again, if you've purchased this spreadsheet and you want to catch up to where you are in the current year and you want to enter some inventory items that you have purchased this year and already sold, then copying and pasting your Etsy order items CSV file into your inventory tab might save you a little bit of time instead of having to enter all of those items manually. And that's what I will show you exactly how to do in this video. Again, you're going to go to that download shop data screen, and instead of worrying about the current listings for sale up here, you're going to scroll down to this orders box, and we want to look at our order items CSV. That's going to tell us the item by item breakdown of what's sold. And if we want to look at a specific month for whatever reason, you can do that. But if you want to get everything that you sold in 2015 or a year, you would just select that and leave the month drop down blank. So let's just download everything I sold in 2015. Again, it's not going to be vintage stuff, unfortunately, but we can still use the data the same way. So I'm going to open that CSV file, and you're going to see that it's going to look a little bit different than the current listing CSV. It gives us some different information, and it gives us more information. So I'm going to copy and paste a few more things from this. First, I'm going to take the item name again. So I'm going to start with row 2. I don't need the column headers. I'm going to start with row 2. I'm going to click, not let go, drag all the way down, keep going. You know, maybe you're really awesome and you have like hundreds and hundreds of rows of data here. Good for you. Keep going until you get to the bottom. Don't let go of the mouse. Okay, so I'm going to make a mental note to myself that I went all the way down to row 177. Now I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to go back to my inventory list tab. I'm going to just scroll to my next blank row, and then I'm going to paste. Right click and paste. There I go. That's everything I sold. So I still need some more data. I've got my title listings. Now I want my sale date. When in the year did it sell? I'm going to click row 2, drag all the way down once again. I'm back on row 177. I'm going to copy that. Okay. Pay attention to where you're pasting this, y'all, okay? I'm going to the dates sold, but look, if I start pasting up here, I'm in the wrong place, okay? I'm going to be saying my pineapple notebook sold when it didn't. I need to start on the exact right row, okay, which in my case is row 48. I need to start pasting date sold data in row 48 for everything to be correct. So I'm going to right click, I'm going to paste. Let me scroll down and make sure my rows line up. Okay, I'm looking good. Everything's aligned right now. So I got my date sold data pasted. Let's go back to that Etsy order CSV. Now I want to know the price that it sold for. Now let's take a look at some of the monetary amounts Etsy is showing us on this CSV file. We've got price, so this is going to be what we listed it for on Etsy. We've got coupon discount, that's going to be how much they might have saved by using a coupon. We've got shipping, that's what they pay you for shipping. We've got sales tax, and then we've got item total. Okay, If you take a hard look at this, you'll figure out that item total is what they actually paid you for the item, not including shipping, not including sales tax, but including a discount. So that's what you actually sold the item for. It's not necessarily your order total because that will include shipping and sales tax, but it is the sales price of the item. So we're going to copy price in column E and list it as our sales price, our list price, and we're going to copy column K, the item total, and list it as our sold price. Okay, clear as mud, right? So let's start with column E. Again, click and drag. I'm going to tell you a little secret as you're clicking and dragging. If you simply hold down Shift, Command, and down arrow on a Mac, it will automatically copy or highlight for you to the bottom of the data set. It's Shift Control down arrow on a Windows computer, okay? So that is sometimes easier than holding that mouse down and scrolling all the way down. So it automatically highlighted all the data I need for me. Then I'm gonna right click copy, go back to my inventory tab. Remember, I've got to be very careful about where I copy and paste this at. I am going to start with row 48. I'm looking at pasting in my list price. So I'm going to paste that in. Still is not showing up as dollars. Okay. So again, let me go to the bottom of my data. Looks like everything's on the correct row, so I'm good to go. Now I'm going to copy in my sold price. Go back to my Etsy order CSV. Remember, what you actually sold it for, including discounts, is going to be column K. So I'm going to make sure I'm at the top of column K, which is row 2. I'm going to click and start highlighting. I'm going to do Command Shift down arrow. It's automatically going to the bottom of my data for me and selecting it all. Right click copy, back to my inventory tab, scrolling to the top of my sold orders, right here, right click and paste. If it ever doesn't show up as dollar amounts, you just select that data and go up here, okay? I'm going to look at the bottom, make sure everything matches up. Everything's still synced up, so that's great. We can see that the spreadsheet's already calculating a profit margin for me, but I don't have any purchase prices in yet, so it's not really a meaningful number at this point. So that's really all the useful data that I can copy and paste from that sold orders CSV.